This debt shall not be
None shall escape my judgment. It's a duel of the arts.
Here I come! You're finished!
Flying free!
What if they just
Here
sit
it is!
still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here!
Shattering it!
Pieces!
It's over! Eat this!
Healing
It's my turn!
Make it the abyss of heat!
Round and ready.
Leave the charges to me!
Healing circle.
Explosive ring!
I'll end you!
You're mine! You're finished!
For an instant.
Can you take it?
You're mine!
Now
It's over!
This one's mine.
Does it hurt? The tide of battle has turned! That's the power of comrades in arms!
Comrades in arms.
What? My turn! Sentimental?
Ready.
Begin! Elusive deity! Prepare to be sealed!
It's over!
Resonate with the earth!
Annihilation.
Not today!
Mega ray.
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Any injuries?
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Let the Marlon handle this. Not on my watch.
Rising Falcon!
Gravitas beat. Airborne beast. My special.
Here I come!
Here goes.
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
I'm only getting started.
I'll thank you!
Rising Falcon! I'm not done!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Coming through!
You're mine!
Can't get out of this!
You're finished!
Hey, when did I get so popular?
You're
Can you
mine!
take it?
It's over!
Elusive deity! Leave the agile ones to me.
Fearing gale!
Show thy mystic mercy.
We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours! First strike!
All finish the enemy deals off too.
We'll soon see about that. I'm tornado.
Frick, it doesn't! Elusive deity!
You're mine! Orochi's Fury!
No further!
Try this!
Resonate! I'm ready!
River!
Astral energy.
Say no more! Not yet!
Eat this.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
None shall escape
Eternal
my
devastation!
judgment.
Elusive deity!
Crush!
Does it hurt?
Orochi's Fury!
Just getting started!
Plasma shot!
Wash and sleep.
Resonate with the earth!
Take this!
I'll smash you!
It's over!
You're mine!
It's over!
Mystic mercy!
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
I must remember my limit. It is.
Orochi's Fury!
I can't ignore your pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
More Danon runes here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then?
Coming through! Here I come! It's over!
I'll end you!
Playtrough, where are you going?
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Rise and red! Lightning! Downfall!
I'm on!
Do it!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
No!
Do it!
No! Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost!
So I still had room to grow.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured,
No backing down!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Where are you going?
Don't mind if I do!
It's over!
Freezing storm!
Try this! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Here, let me help!
First aid!
Does it hurt?
No escape!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're mine! You're finished!
Far enough! This one's mine!
Can you take it?
I'm out! I want to try! Where are you going?
Stardust!
Freaking does it!
Rising Falcon! I'm ready! Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off! You're finished!
Do it!
Rising!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Out of our way!
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do! Dark Wind!
Freeze laser!
Here I come!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
There you go. I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you when you want in that band.
Good. Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
No! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know.
Gotta break through! You're mine! It's over!
Nothing gets by me!
No further!
You're mine.
First strike! Take this! You're done!
An instant!
Annihilation! Pieces! Attack time!
You're mine!
Here that
You're
flame of
finished!
fury! Burning
Resonate with the
Laser
Falcon!
Pierce the evil!
Take this!
Eat this!
Freeze laser!
Not on my watch!
Shouldn't have messed with me.
Plasma Shock! Lunar Rondo! Rising Falcon! I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Frost!
Skills in top form, art's working like a charm.
Someone seems rather pleased.
Carve through one! You're mine!
Yeah, appreciate the concern.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Here I go!
You're mine! Not take this! Lunar Rondo!
Here goes! Where are you going? What's this? Do it!
I'll face you! In an instant! Impact Block! I can feel my power growing!
Let's dispose of the trash.
Take this! Orochi's Fury!
Raging Luna Storm!
Big blast!
Power of water! It's like trying to keep up to the wall! Freeze Laser!
Not today! You're mine!
Here and now!
Take that! Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Stalagmite!
This calls for a celebratory drink.
Gotta break through! Come and face me! I'll run you through!
Resonate with the earth.
Here I come!
This!
Freeze Laser!
Take this!
Searing Flame! Reload!
This deity can't get out of this!
Laser Spear!
I'm not done!
This one's mine!
You are the epitome of brawn before brain. Thank you. It's mostly accomplished.
Well, someone seems intentional.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever.
I'm not done!
Did you just feel me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Lunar Rondo! Stardust!
I'll face you.
Rising
A debut performance.
Do it! Coming through!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Right, here goes! Last lift up! First strike! Orochi's Fury!
Thanks for the concern.
Simple repayment for a favor of.
I don't grant favors. And I don't accept them either.
Serpent! Eat this! Orochi's Fury! Last lift up! Eat this! Start with Hurricane! Rising Falcon!
None shall escape my
First
judgment.
strike!
Now you see what I can do. You are the epitome of brawn before brain. Thank you. It's mostly.
I'll crush you!
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say. Is there anything...
Right, here goes! Come one, come all! First
Stalagmite!
Don't mind if I do. Mega Ray!
Rising Power! Ferocious Fury!
Can you take it?
One more! Mega Ray!
Dating pile driver!
This one's mine!
Take this! You're finished!
Hear me! Flame of Fury! Burning Strike!
I'm ready!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
And next will! Ready! Do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
My turn! Not scared!
Eat this!
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me. Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Menancia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along, but it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahagsar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
He's tough!
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you?
Lunar Blast!
Enjoy.
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Getting
Freeze Laser!
You're mine! Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal!
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Now you see what I can do!
You're mine!
Begin! Not so fast! I hope this thing is far enough! Rotating pile driver!
I'm not done!
Repel! Know what I need.
Try this!
Mega Ray!
Explosive
I'm in your debt, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it.
I never miss!
You're mine!
Eat this!
Fall.
Lightning! Downfall! Freezing storm!
Take this.
Tornado! I can heal myself.
Take this.
Healer cannot be reached.
That's the wisest thing you've ever said.
It's over!
Eat this!
Raging Storm! Here I come! I'm on it!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine, really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
a light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danons rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris, do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy. So they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Beifong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.